Carlos and his wife Ana wake up every dawn in an improvised camp in Matamoros. He checks his phone. She prepares coffee under a blue tarp. They've been waiting now for 6 months, staring at the same frozen screen on the CBP One app, the system the United States government requires to request asylum in an orderly way, they say. Each morning, the message appears again: please wait your turn. Just a few meters away, Texas soldiers tighten barbed wire along the Rio Grande. And without knowing it, Carlos and Ana have become part of the issue that will decide elections in two nations: migration, immigration. Today, we see three signals crossing paths. At first, Texas barbed wire, a physical barrier that has already taken lives and now faces federal lawsuits. Second, the CBP One app, a digital wall where over 200,000 people are stuck waiting for a chance to apply for asylum. And third, the Latino vote, now the number one priority heading into the 2026 elections. Three different symbols, but one shared truth. Migration is no longer just about borders, it's about dignity. In 2026, the United States won't just renew seats, it will redefine its moral vision, in my perspective. While some politicians repeat the slogan, "Zero illegals," millions of Latino families remember there's no security without humanity. According to Pew Research, nearly half of Latinos in the United States have close relatives who are immigrants, and 1 in 3 say protecting those families is their top political priority. Meanwhile, Texas lawmakers are trying to cut education and work benefits for dreamers, young people protected by DACA who grew up in America, the United States of America, and now live in fear of losing their jobs or their tuition. These aren't just policy decisions. They are moral choices that move votes because migration has become a test of empathy, humanity, and leadership. South of the border, Mexico is also heading toward elections. In 2027, 17 governorships, state congresses, and hundreds of city halls will be on the ballot. And for the first time, migrants will appear on those ballots too. Since 2024, Mexico's migrant representatives have had official seats in Congress in Mexico, a small but historic step toward giving Mexicans abroad a real voice. The question is whether by 2027 that voice will carry real power or remain symbolic. The PAN party is promising to refound itself, opening itself to civic leaders. If that renewal is genuine, and I believe that it is, it must include the voices of the more than 40 million, close to 40 million Mexicans abroad. And now, new movements like the Somos Mexico are emerging, seeking to represent immigrants and young people, to turn remittances into representation, and creating a new party called Somos Mexico. If they succeed, migration won't just be a debate topic, it will be a source of leadership. There's reason for hope. In 2024, Mexico's vote from abroad reached its highest level in history. The Wilson Center estimates that if all Mexicans in the United States voted together, they'd have the same political weight as an entire U.S. state. Every remittance, every vote, every shared video is a way of shaping both nations. That dual vision of those who left and those who remain may become the most hopeful voice in our shared democracy. One morning, the CBP One app on Carlos's phone finally rings. Appointment confirmed. He and Ana hug, cry, pray. Their story reminds us of something simple. Elections aren't only won in debates or through slogans. They're won by our ability to see one another as human. Because in 2026 and 2027, both the United States and Mexico will decide whether to keep raising barriers or at last to reach across and build understanding. I'm Juan Hernandez. Please subscribe, share, and join me every week as we keep talking about immigrants, about Mexico, about the United States, and especially about hope. Thank you.